Well, hello, welcome to my kitchen. Tonight I'm cooking for one, and that one happens to be me. My husband and my bonus son are headed to Pensacola to pick up a piece of equipment. So I'm flying solo tonight, and I thought I would make one of my favorites, which is salmon. Oh, I just love it, and I'm really excited about being able to have this tonight. When I was cooking professionally, one of the things that I found out above everything else is that people are terrified to cook fish. Sounds crazy, but believe me, it's true. And so many people enjoy salmon, but they really don't know how to cook it. I want to give you the first rule in making really good salmon. Buy it from your seafood market, smell it. If it smells fishy, pass it by. You don't want it. Number two is if you don't want a really strong salmon flavor, then take the skin off. The skin definitely permeates through the salmon and it gives it a really, really strong taste. Now, I'm one that loves salmon, but I don't like a real strong salmon. So I had my fishmonger remove the skin for me because I'm going to bake this salmon, but I am going to make a delicious sauce to go over it. I have 1 tablespoon of melted butter, and I'm going to do just kind of a little glaze over the salmon. I love that. I've got some honey. If you're not a fan of honey, you can use any type of syrup. You can even use Karo syrup. You just need the thickness of it and the sweetness because it really helps that glaze to develop on the salmon. I'm using about a tablespoon, and I'm just going to put that right in. I'm also going to add some soy sauce. This is a low sodium soy sauce, which I prefer. And I've got a tablespoon. That soy sauce smells so good. And I also have just a tiny clove of garlic. You don't want too much garlic in this and overpower it. I do love some fresh garlic. And what I'm doing, if you smash it with a knife, the peel comes off really nice and clean most of the time. For whatever reason, this is not cooperating. There we go. And I'm going to finely mince it. And that goes right in. Last, I'm going to add just a tiny bit of citrus. Citrus on fish is so good. Just adding a little bit of zest, not too much, just a couple of turns. And now I'm going to whisk this together. Let me just taste that. Oh my goodness, that's so good. If you don't want to use butter and you say, wow, I'm really trying to cut back on calories, add a little bit of olive oil. You need the oil. The oil is going to add some glossiness and it's going to add just some creaminess and good flavor to this fish. Now, I'm going to pour this right over the top. I can hardly wait. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm only going to cook it 5 to 8 minutes. Another rule of thumb with salmon is don't overcook it. The longer you cook it, the fishier it's going to taste. Salmon can be served rare to well done, and I prefer somewhere around a medium cooked fish. That way it still has creaminess and just a really good buttery flavor to it. But if you overcook it, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have a dried old piece of fish. So don't overcook it. This is going in. Setting my timer for 5 minutes, and then I'll check it and see how much further I've got to go. Well, it won't be long, and we'll be having dinner, or I'll be having dinner. See you in a few. This looks perfect. Oh my goodness. And it smells delicious. You want it to have just that nice pink salmon color, but a little opaque. And when you touch it, it still gives. Oh my goodness. That is divine. Now I want this to rest for just a moment. Anytime you're cooking a protein, you need to give it time to rest. Now I have a little bit of this roasted cauliflower that I made the other day, and I can't believe that I've actually got some left over. And this is cold. Look at that. Now, doesn't that look delicious? For garnish, I'm adding a little bit of cilantro. You can definitely use chopped scallion or green onion, they call them here in Alabama, or some sesame seed, or all of the above. I personally love cilantro, so I'm just going to tear this and sprinkle it on the top. This cooked for 7 minutes. And it's perfect. This is so good. The flavor is mild. The sauce is perfect. It's just that sweet, salty combination, and a hint of garlic just makes it just right. Oh my goodness. My husband might be sorry he missed out on this. Well, y'all, this is the perfect meal for one. If you want to make more salmon, then just double the recipe accordingly. Try this. I think you'll like it. Blessings, everyone. I hope you have a fabulous day, whatever it is you're doing, and I'll see you next time.